Okay, I'm back, and as you can see, I got the motherboard out of the way. And one thing about this motherboard I want to mention is that when you're maneuvering it and you want to place it on the case upside down, be very careful that you don't rub against the metal surfaces with the printed side, because if you do that, there's a great chance that you can ruin the traces on the board and the Juno-G could fail totally. So be extremely careful with that. So now I'm looking here very closely, and it took me a while to figure it out because everything is so close, but there is a little tiny gap right here that separates the circuit board for the display and for the controls. Now over here on the left side, it's a little bit harder to see, and I think what I'm going to do is I probably should unplug this cable here and remove this board completely out of the way, and then that'll make it a little bit easier to work on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this cable off, move this board completely out of the way, and then I should be able to get over here onto the left side, which is right there. I don't know if you could see it. It's right here, and we should be able to get to these screws. Yeah, I could see it now. Be able to get to these screws, get to the display, change it, and then start reassembling this, and hopefully it's going to work. Okay, so I will show you the board, this display board, once I get that out, and then we'll get the new display and start working backwards. Okay, here we are. We got the display. It's now exposed, and now all I got to do is remove these screws, these 4 screws, and then mount the new display in there and start working backwards. So I'll tell you what, this is a very tedious job, and you have to be extremely careful. So now I'm going to go ahead and change this and start working backwards, and hopefully we're going to have good results.